Hi, heathens. So, you're a little crooked. Anyone not new to my channel is gonna immediately know that this is not the normal filming setup. This is not the normal lighting. I don't even know how this is gonna work. We're in my bathroom, which is really weird for me. It's gonna echo. I'm so sorry. I have the door shut to trap some sound in here and also keep the cat out. But the reason I stepped on something, okay. The reason that we are not in my normal setup, which is my bedroom, is because my fiance Michael is trying to sleep. So there's a little bit of natural lighting coming in from over here, but I have my O-ring set up and my one little bathroom light to try to get this. Anyway, I figured since I know I'm going to have to film in here, let's play with some products that y'all don't really get to see as much because they tend to stay in my bathroom. So these are products that I keep for a little more everyday use that I'm more likely to wear to work or something like that. So without further ado, let's just get on in, I guess. So these are products that I either have not featured on my channel or have only featured a couple of times. I'm not going to use mascara in this video because it is, I hear the cat making noise out the door. It is 7:30 at night, so after I film this, I'm going to chill out for a little bit and then wash my face off anyway. So we're going to start with eyes like I usually do, and for this I'm going to be using the LA Colors Lemon Drop palette. It is just a nice little yellow, brown eyeshadow palette. They don't have shade names even on the back. So we're going to start with this shade and just build up a base. I have a little pop-up mirror. What are you doing? Oh, that's a ladybug. And now a Casper. Michael found a ladybug. So I'm going to get a little bit of this. Casper just went in the shower. What is happening? Okay. And we are just going to build that up on the lid as the start of our transition. And I want to make this a very bright yellow look because I want to show off how this palette performs. Woo! Because if you are not new to my channel, you probably know how much I love the ColourPop Honey palette. And while this clearly does not have the exact same shades, it's comparable if you're just looking for that yellow brown. Now Casper's trying to get out the door. That yellow brown look. So I'm going to tap into that very bright yellow, and we are going to put this also all over. This palette can give a little bit of fallout, so I do have a makeup wipe ready. Figured since I was out of my element, I might as well make sure I was prepared for this one. Not that I'd have to go far to get anything, but it would make me slightly more flustered than I already am. If you can hear the washer in the background, I'm sorry, that was why Michael got up, was to start a load of clothes. Must be his work clothes for tomorrow. Okay. Which means after I film, I will also be swapping clothes. Alright, if you want to deepen it up, you can tap into that shade under the first shade I used, which is a orangey brown, and just tap that along the outer edge. And then up into the crease. The lighting in here is so strange. I'm so sorry. I hope this video is at least going to be worth watching for products that y'all don't see often. I don't know what I'm even going to call this. Get ready with me in my bathroom with products you don't see. I don't know. And the lighting in here, I have a bump coming up right there. It hurts so bad. Anyway, now for the shimmer, I'm actually going to go in with that very center yellow gold shimmer, and we're gonna put that all over the inner half of the eye. Such a beautiful shimmer. It's very, very like bright, but without being overwhelming, considering the intensity, or maybe lack thereof, depending on how you want to look at it, of the other shadows. Like, it's not overpowering them in the sense that it looks like you're wearing the wrong shades. And I find that with some gold shades, they can get like that. I don't know if that's just me, though. Also, yes, Casper. I've been watching Hoarders recently, and last night I stopped mid-episode, so that's what I'm going to be finishing tonight, because there's only one season on Netflix. Hey! But I've really gotten back into it. I used to watch it all the time with my grandma. I'm going to tap into that top middle shade for my inner corner highlight. I don't know how well that's going to show up on my finger, but you'll see it here. Yeah. But I used to watch it with my grandma all the time, and it always, like, motivates me to clean. So Michael will be trying to sleep, and I'm, like, on the couch getting antsy because I feel the need to get up and clean my house. Not that my house is obviously that bad, but it's like one of those internal things where you're like, oh my god, I can't ever let it get this bad, and any amount of dirt, it'll lead to this, and I gotta let the cat out. Who wants to place a bet that within 5 minutes he'll be trying to come back in? Alright, we're gonna jump into face. I actually have a powder for this video, like a powder foundation. Top's dirty. It is the CoverGirl Clean. I have mine in the shade Buff Beige, which normally would not be a shade I would go for, but this is so light. It has that classic CoverGirl scent. If you've ever used a CoverGirl powder, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And I'm going to take this little puff, tap onto it, and just blend it down my face, and then go back over with the puff in circles. This is probably not how everyone applies pressed powder foundations, but I find that for this powder, this works the best. I don't like taking a brush into this one because I feel like it doesn't work as a powder foundation when I do that. I feel like it works more as like a setting powder when I do that. For some reason I wanted to say setting spray. Really glad I didn't. And then I told y'all about it anyway, so. But yeah, taking a brush into this one just doesn't really do the trick if I'm trying to use it as an actual foundation. So also, if you don't know the CoverGirl scent, I believe actually, ooh, did you hear my neck? I believe Maybelline pressed powders kind of smelled the same, but it's very fragranced and very old school, if you catch my drift. Sorry, it's not full coverage because I find if I try to build up to full coverage with this, it gets very powdery. Imagine that. But for just a nice light layer, or what this is really good for is just to kill some oils. Like just pop it on when I'm getting not sweaty. That's really gross. Don't pop makeup on your face if you're sweaty. Wash your face first, or at least blot it with a blotting paper. Not that you're gross, but the way it sets is not cute. Let me stop talking before someone hates me. For highlight, this is a super simple look. Don't hate me, guys. This may have been on my channel before, and if not, I know I have talked about the ones like this. I believe, if not my last video, then maybe the video before that I was mentioning these. It's the KVD Metal Crush highlighters. They are Metal Crush Extreme highlighters, excuse me. And this one is in the shade Gravitron. They're very glittery. These are not for everyone. I just take my ring finger, very chunky, but they're very reflective. And then just tap it down my face. I thought this one, which is like a pink and yellow, would go really well with the eye look. I have like 3 of these. I have this one, the like orangey bronze, and I think maybe the bright pink. I don't recall. Right, before I go in with the lip product, one of the setting sprays that I would typically use for work, it's one of 3. It's either this one that I'm going to show you, another one by this brand that's a matte version, or the Iconic London, whatever this is, the Prep Set Glow that you shake and it gets all pretty. I couldn't think of the name. So this is the Pacifica Crystal Power Hydro Mist. It is for your skin and skull. For your skin and soul to get glowing. Not your skull. Please don't try to put this on your skull. But it's just like a nice, has like what's supposed to mimic crystals down here. Can you even see them at the bottom? I just like the way it feels. Smells pretty good too. It's a very refreshing spray. I use this one a lot also when I'm not wearing makeup. Like if I come home for lunch and I'm really hot, I'll use that one and it feels so nice. So last but not least, product that I want to feature is the Milani Ludicrous Lip Gloss. I have this one in the shade Semi Charmed. So it has, I don't know if it'll pick up on camera, but just the slightest amount of like visible, almost looks like glitter shine, but it's not quite glitter. Do you hear that? Oh, they smell so good. Such a satisfying little pop. Now, normally, if I was getting ready, say in the morning, and I was about to go to work, if I was going to wear this gloss, it would be a day that I was going to wear my hair up. It would not be down like this with a gloss, because even though this one is not sticky, your hair will still stick to it, because that's gloss. Inherently, anything wet on your mouth, your hair is going to stick to. So, just something to keep in mind. But this would be like a quick little work look. I'd throw in a little bit of mascara, call it a day. Sorry. Hopefully the lighting here is not so bad. Let's dim. Oh gosh, you're falling. Dim the ring light just a little bit. See if you can catch that highlighter a little bit better. Maybe. I don't know. This was the awkward bathroom get ready with me. I would say let me know if you want more of these, but I don't know that I want to do more of these. This is very strange for me. I don't know how I feel with YouTube in my bathroom. If I had a bigger bathroom or somewhere to sit, it might be okay, but I am standing up and it's hurting my knee a little bit. I used to film out there in the laundry room standing up all the time. Probably would have done that tonight if it weren't like the sun is starting to go down and it goes down dead away. So I have nowhere to attach you to the window to be able to film out there. And the laundry room is that away, so you wouldn't get a whole lot of natural lighting, and again, nowhere to attach my light. So let me know your thoughts down below. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed. I am so sorry, forgive me. With his new schedule, we're gonna have to get something figured out to where I either have better lighting in here once I watch this back, or we're gonna be filming on my lunch breaks. And that's going to be real fun if I go to work in one makeup look and come back in a different one. So anyway, I will see you guys next time. Again, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and y'all have a great night. Bye.